Hi everyone, so today we're playing Splinterlands and I'm gonna show you a couple of matches with the Spineback Wolf for this week's quest. So at level 1, the Spineback Wolf, it's a death monster, it has cost 5 stamina, it doesn't have much armor or health, but it does have a reach ability to attack from the second position, and it's as well as 6 speed, which is very fast. Of course, if you purchase it at level 10, it will go up very high to 3 damage, 2 armor, 6 health, and it will also have thorns, where when it is hit by a melee attack, it does damage back to the attacker. So it's a very great frontliner. But we're gonna go and show you my last two matches with this. Let's start with this match. And I will explain who I picked and why. So, um, I love the death combination that I have at the moment. So I start with the Haunted Spirit because it's a great melee in front to restore its health, so it stays in the field for a long time. The Spineback Wolf at the second place will deal damage without being too bothered. Third, we have the Ancient Lich, which is a legendary card and will steal life back whenever it does damage. We have the Jester to do ranged sniping ability, targeting enemies with ranged or magic or no attack. And finally, I use the Cursed Slime Ball to just be a bait for the sneak attacks, which in fact my enemy had. So we start the match, they give +1 armor. They do have a Silver Shield Knight to give 1 damage, but my summoner reduces 1 melee damage, so that is basically null. And I start with the game, and we see that my bait was effective. Unfortunately, they all had armor, so my sniping, my reach weren't as effective, but here the Lich with the magic damage, it attacks the paladin who is resistant to melees, and we get +2 health from its life leech ability. We continue the game with our Haunted Spirit at front healing 2 every turn, and because 2 of the opponents are sneak, they attack our last slot, which means our Haunted Spirit is not getting enough damage, which means it's gonna stay on the field for a very long time. Similarly, our Ancient Lich went from 3 health to 7 health, and it sits kind of comfortably here. It does 3 damage to the paladin, knocking it out, getting 2 health back. The 2 health is gonna basically cover the 2 damage from the sneaks that the opponent has. So as you see, they attack 1 and 1, we're back to 6, it's not a big problem. Because we only do 1 damage here, we only heal 1 damage back. But it's not an issue because this one is no longer gonna attack this. And you can tell we've already won this slot. And even the Haunted Spirit keeps healing full. So I'm gonna speed it up because it's already determined. We just crush that kitty. And then the Silver Shield Knight is unable to do anything at this point, and the opponent is just watching me gain health. So yeah, fun. And that was a great convincing win. Now, if I replay the next match was against Raimonda. Also was using a death deck. However, they use Octopider with a very good range and 3 damage, and they also have the Goblin Mech to do a lot of damage. But I started with the Cursed Slime Ball to take a bait for the first hit, and then I used the same 3 in the same order: Haunted Spirit, Spineback Wolf, and Ancient Lich for the same strategy. So we start. We reduce the melee here. They start with a 3 attack, but since we only have 1 health, that doesn't really matter. They damage our spirit with 3 damage. We do some damage back. It's not a lot, but our magic damage goes through the armor. and we're healing too, so our legendary card is doing great right now. They managed to kill the spirit very quickly this time, so I can't rely on it for its health. So I just damage the Goblin Mech instead, and I have the Spineback Wolf, which in generally is gonna provide some good time with both the armor and the little health it has, right? But now since they only have a damaging range in front, they no longer can damage us, so it's a very convincing win yet again, with the 3 combo of the healer, spirit in front, the Spineback in the middle doing its reach ability, and in third place the Lich doing magic damage and healing as well. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed and I hope you learned something. Bye.